the best man up right now, and we are going to have a toast.
Great, thank you. Well, first off, I just want to thank everybody for coming out today. I know some of you, and actually most of you, traveled a great distance. Some of you outrageous distances and really long distances. I know my sister Erica and Anita, my uncle Hewitt, who probably drove from Alabama, the part near Florida. I know Cece and Jim came all the way from the easternmost parts of Utah. So we've all come a great way, and so I want you all to give yourselves a hand just for making this distance. I want to thank you, Dad and Evelyn. This has been a beautiful ceremony. I think we all feel it. There's a love that you all radiate that many of you all have, but a lot of us want to capture that we feel. When I think of you two, because I know the story, how it goes back to the before and the now. I think of two rare people that have kind of been going through this jungle of life and have found each other. And Evelyn, I met you 35 years ago. Now, I'm sure all you guys are like, how's this 25-year-old dude up here know something from 35 years? But we'll talk about time travel after we have a few okay? But the story is, in her dad, is he was riding his horse down the beach in Half Moon Bay, and he was so focused of a rider, he was just riding and not really focused on anything, and the horse stopped. Even though he told me later he pulled the reins and stopped the horse. The horse stopped by Evelyn, beautiful woman there on the beach, who asked him, could she ride his horse? Trusting man, because he let her ride the horse. And she came back, exchanged phone numbers, and they had a relationship at the time. They both went their separate ways, and maybe 5 or 6 years ago, something like that, through social media and this wonderful technology, they reconnected. And Evelyn, this has been some of the happiest times of my dad's life. I've been with him the whole time. And the love that you bring him, I appreciate. I know you take care of him. You bring a calmness and stability to a complicated man, loving man, that I appreciate. We'd actually talk on the phone before were thinking about getting married, and he'd be like, Andre, this is the best relationship of my life. I'm serious. I just love this woman. And you know what's so funny? He didn't have to tell me that. I knew it. I could see it in actions. When I'd come to visit you guys, I felt it. I see it in your beautiful sons and my new brothers, David and Michael, the way they interact with you. You're an amazing person, Evelyn. You're a rare human being. When we talk about rare, it's my dad. I've known you since birth. And I knew we were going to have a special connection. Because at birth, I actually remember him picking me up and looking at me, and like with profound dignity and grace, he was like, and so I knew we were going to have a special relationship. And Dad, you're an incredible man. You've been there with me through everything, every game, every play, every song, everything I've ever done. You've been there. I think I was like 25 when I finally had to be like, hey dude, you don't have to come anymore. You've been to everything. And you're a rare man. I've seen you fall in love with things, businesses, people. My sister Erica, you've fallen in love with her, and your bond's as strong as mine. My brother Anthony, love him. Love your grandchildren. You're an incredible man with a deep capacity for love, and then in a deep band. So, I love you, Evan. And so, maybe over the last 20 years, my dad's bachelorhood, He's kind of been like that, man. It reminds me of a movie adaptation. And in the movie, there were these people who were orchid hunters. And the orchid is the most rare flower in the world. It's the most adaptive flower in the world. And I feel like you have been on this journey. You might travel through the jungle and find an orchid here or there, but you were looking for this one special orchid. And to tell you about orchids, there's this one orchid I think of when I think of you. That's sort of, they call it the ghost orchid. It's I believe it's the Kadapsul orchid from Sri Lanka. It blooms once or twice. I'm sorry, it's less than once a year. They bloom at night and they die and they're gone. So it's an amazingly rare orchid. And so it's taken you time to find your orchid. And I think of both of you. I think of both of you like orchid hunters who've been searching through this jungle and you found each other. So I'm going to keep it short, and I just want to put this toast out to our orchid hunters. You found your orchids. Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you, Andre. Now I'd like to invite David. Come on up, David.
Oh, okay. Well, damn, Andre. How am I going to talk? You haven't left me much to say. No, first of all, I just want to thank everyone for being here. Again, I know some of you have traveled far and wide from other cities, from other states, from other planets. Yeah, you know, I guess the thing that I've been so amazed about their relationship is how it started at one point, came all the way around, and came back again. And to come full circle like that, I think is a very special thing. And it mimics the natural order of life. You come up, you're born, you live your life, and then you get buried in the ground. But there's a circle to it. And the fact that they were able to find each other again after all these years and after all life's travels, if you will, I personally think it's a very special thing, and I just wanted to say that I hope everyone in their own life has some element of them along their journey that can come full circle in a positive way. And I just want to welcome my new members to the family. Family has grown. Yeah, I'm just really blessed to have everyone here in my family. Brooks, you're wonderful. Mom. I gotta tell a quick story. And I promise I'll make it fast. But now I remember, you know, being a teenager or whatever, and I think anyway, being a teenager, going places or whatever, and then I go places with my mom, and then they go, "Oh, is this your boyfriend?" It's like, no. Mom, no, that's my son, or that's my mom, and that was just always a fun thing. Like, we just had those like goofy moments like that together because I guess we're close in age, so it was just funny moments like that. I just wanted to share that. It's kind of, but anyway, I'm rambling. Sorry, I apologize. But no, like. But my brother and I were talking about this morning about how what other mom can sit there and watch Star Wars with you, Aliens, Indiana Jones, transport, and all that stuff. So, Mom, I'm blessed. All right, I just want to say that I'm so glad that now you can watch those movies with Brooks. Over there. No, but just thank you all for being here, and these two are just very special and wonderful people, and I'm glad we're all here to celebrate.
Thank you, David. Michael, would you like to say a few words? Would you like to come on up and say a few words? And then next we're going to have a word from the bride and groom.
All right, well, once again, I'll thank everyone for coming. I know it was a tough weekend. It's a busy weekend in Vegas, so I appreciate the effort. You kind of touched all the bases, but I really wanted to say, you know, I will consider myself a mama's boy, and you know, the way she interacts with Brooks every day, I see it, and the love they have for each other is beautiful, and the way he takes care of her, the way she takes care of him, and the way she lets him do his thing, he lets her do her thing, and they just know each other, and they realize it's kind of beautiful to see two people understand each other that well. And I just want to say, Brooks, I appreciate how you treat my mother. Couldn't be happier. Love you guys. Cheers.
And right now, we're going to have Sylvester come on up and say a few words. You want to say a couple words? Or would you like me to bring the mic back there?
No.
You tell me. Okay.
I just need a podium.
Well, 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 well. What a day and what a journey. You've heard the story. Nearly 40 years ago, we met on the beach. My horse likes what I like. And he saw Evelyn laying there on the beach. And I could just imagine him saying, "Holy mackerel, boss, do you listen?" And he pulled up, and life has not been the same. I'm really glad that over the last 5 years I've been able to spend life with Evelyn. It was interesting because she found me on Facebook, and I got this little message, you know how it goes. And I looked at it, and you know, I'd always wondered how she was doing and where she was. And there was this message. And so I got excited, and I responded to the email. And then after I responded, I said, "Man, I sure hope this is her." Because it was a different last name. And sure enough, it was. And we started to spending time with each other. And then we began to feel that this just might be right. And so over the last 5 years, we've sort of mixed and matched our thoughts. And somehow, some way, things came into focus. And I knew that this was the lady that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. And so today, you heard us make a commitment. You heard us make a promise. And I don't think there's anything else better in the world than what has been sanctioned here today. And I'm so happy that all of you are present here today. I know it wasn't easy to get here, and I know it cost a few pennies to be here. But we now have an extended family. All of you are part of my family, including you guys. Every time we come up here, we're going to be looking out for you. And so thank you, anyway, for coming. Those are my thoughts. And as I close and go to my seat, anyway.
We are going to come back up and sing. Evelyn? I'd like to invite Evelyn, the beautiful bride. Please give her a big round of applause. Come on, Evelyn.
Another thank you to everybody for being here, but I wanted to read a poem to my husband, and I'll probably cry, so just bear with me, okay? Since I was a little girl, I made a prayer to God that someday my soulmate would come and be my love. I knew since the first day I met you that you were sent from above. You have been my best friend, my love, and the one I live for. You never let me down. You've always kept your shoulder there for me to lean on. And now I will be there for you until I die. And even when I die, I'll be your guardian angel. An angel who will watch over you. I loved you since the day we met. I felt the fireworks burst. I never thought my dreams would come true. That's until I met you. For the love that's in me is in you. And I just want to say, sweetheart, thank you for making my dreams come true.
Now I'm going to tell you what her son said. Mom, you must really love this man. And she said, why? Because he leaves his clothes laying out all over the house.
You don't clean them up, man.